So before a company really gets into the P3 market, I think it's important for them to understand what that truly means, what the risk profile looks like, what the specific projects look like, and what it's going to take to be successful. P3 does have a tremendous amount of risk that it can place onto individual contractors and consortiums of contractors. So understanding that risk is vital to success, as well as understanding what is really in their sweet spot. Something we often see is contractors pursuing projects because they're sexy or they're large or they're high profile. But really, if a contractor cannot execute on it or doesn't have the internal capabilities to do so, there might not be the alignment there necessary to be successful. So it's really understanding both the external market as well as understanding their internal capabilities.
It's pretty interesting. In Ontario, there's Metrolinx, which is the transit rail agency in Toronto, and they have a really big program that they're pushing forward. And with that program, there are a number of multi-billion-dollar P3 projects. So they've bundled several projects to create these. One is over $5 billion. So they have right now 2-3 multi-billion-dollar projects going on just in that one agency. And then you look outside of Toronto, in Ottawa, they have the Confederation line going to phase 2, which is a billion-dollar project. And what's interesting about Ontario, there's so many multi-billion-dollar projects going on that they're having more difficult time trying to attract, the right firms, because, a billion-dollar project isn't as attractive to them as a $9 billion project, which is kind of an interesting dynamic.
When I think about the key takeaway of this article, it's really the level of opportunity that P3 presents to firms of all shapes and sizes in the Canadian market. Whether you be a middle market firm who can use it as an opportunity to grow, whether you be a subcontractor who can use it as an opportunity to align yourself with a more diverse pot of contractors, or whether it's the opportunity for a large multinational firm to come into the market and establish a presence in Canada and possibly North America in total. The opportunity to develop from P3 is tremendous for all firms in Canada. I think ultimately also it presents an opportunity to use Canada as a case study for how P3 can be applied successfully in other markets, most notably the United States.